Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Tarrant, and this video is going to kick off a 10-week series on different headlines between media outlets entitled Read All About It. We live in a world today where the news is at the end of our fingers. The news is on television, it's on print, it's on the internet, social media. The news is all around us, and with all these different news outlets telling us the news, how can we know what the truth behind the news actually is? In this series, we will discuss the ethics behind news outlets and the headlines they write for some of the world's leading stories. This week, I want to look at the Michael Brown shooting and some of the headlines that came out after the officer involved was not indicted. Throughout the series, I'm going to present these different headlines in some different ways. Some episodes I'll go out on the street and ask people if they can match the news source with the headlines. While in other episodes I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to ask you at home watching to match up the headline with the news outlet. But today, however, I'm just going to simply show you two different headlines and just kind of talk about them a little bit. The first headline I want to talk about is from Fox News, and the headline simply said, "Grand jury does not indict officer in Ferguson case." There isn't too much information given, yet there isn't too little information given either. And this is a good example of an informative, interesting, and objective news headline. Now for another headline about the same topic, and this one's from CNN. "No indictment for Darren Wilson, the white police officer who fatally shot Michael Brown, an unarmed black teen." Remember how I said that the Fox headline was objective? Yeah, well, this one's completely the opposite. It feels to me like CNN is trying to provoke some racial agenda with this headline. They threw out the race. Is there really a reason to include that? Or even to include the names of the people? I mean, I could understand maybe Michael Brown, but do you really need to even talk about the name of the officer? Do you need to have any names at all? And why does their race need to be included into this headline? It doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, it feels to me like CNN's trying to provoke some sort of racial agenda, trying to spark some more drama than there already is. Fox proved that you can have an effective headline without including any information about race or even the names of the people involved. That's going to do it for this week. Next time we will look at some headlines that have to do with the riots that occurred in Baltimore.